Hello everyone. So today we are going to create a very beautiful diary to welcome our 2022 with the good notes, and this diary can be used throughout the year. So there are some products which I'm going to use from iCraft, and those are recently launched a white sand decoupage glue by iCraft, modeling piece by iCraft, and of course their chalk pens are so amazing that you can't resist to use them. So here is Egyptian earth, Stewart House brown, then there's a midnight coffee. These are my brown shades of favorite, and with a tinge of blue is always amazing. Intense ocean, and this is a spearmint color. So these are the shades of color which we are going to use. Here is another one metallic, that's a gold rush I'm going to use, and there will be one of the product which is not going to be in the kit, that's a gold finger that I'll be using. If you have, you can just use it additionally. And this is a one wooden embellishment beautifully designed for this entire diary to welcome a 2022. It's mentioned happy thoughts only, and there's one sheet of decoupage paper, one piece of decoupage paper which we are going to use. And this decoupage paper is especially specialized because it's a foiled ones, like you can see this foil designs. And even you're gonna get the diary in your kit. So the diary is by I guess by Navneet or Anupam. One second. Yeah. So here is the diary, which is a very beautiful planner for your entire year. So there's an index, there's a date, and the entire diary is a plain. So obviously you can just use them throughout the year or next year or anything you want to have. So this diary is a perfect planner and perfect for your flaunting. If you're using this plain diaries and if you have worked on this mixed media, it's gonna look fabulous. So let's begin with this. This diary is backside for the first, and this backside I will be taking some of the sandpaper to make it a little rough edge, and you can just sand it. Don't worry about it will not be scrapped, and there is a lamination plastic on it, so that we want to take it out. So once you take it out, that you will get a good surface to work. So with the sandpaper we will scrap them. Once you scrap all these scratch from the sandpaper and my surface is perfect to work with, I'm going to apply a white gesso just on the one side, back side of this one, because there we are going to do a decoupage. So it's optional. If you don't want to have white gesso, you can directly work on the surface. And here I'm just going to take my gesso with a sponge. I'm going to cover all the prints of the diary. No matter what diary you have, you can just cover them with the gessos. And be careful with the edges and the sides. And you can, if you want, have it masking tape around the sides for a perfect finishing. Take all the papers together. Just bind them together. Even you can have a tape inside this one. Once my taping and gesso is done, I'm going to use my decoupage glue and always keep a separate brush for your glue and varnish. This helps you to give you a good finishing. spread evenly everywhere on the base. Make sure you secure the edges very well. And allow it to settle perfectly from all sides. Once I'm done with my back side, I'm going to come it on the front side of the diary, and in the front side of the diary, I'm going to use my stencil by iCraft. That's 8832 is a code, and that's one of my favorite stencil of this year. So this is, I'm just going to place it, and you have to make sure the alignment is proper because this is a kind of a mosaic stencil. So I'll just clean some space for myself. And with the modeling paste, I'm just going to give a nice effect. Here is my modeling paste, which I will be taking with my palette knife. Just ignore my palette knife is very dirty. Just spreading this one smoothly, and in a 45-degree I'm taking all extra paste and again slightly slanting it and spreading it all around. So once my modeling paste is dry, here are a range of my chalk paint which I'm going to work on this base, and we will be starting with the lighter one, that's a spearmint color. You can just give them a random shade here, and as iCraft chalk paint, one coat is more than sufficient. Just randomly at the two sides, you can just paint it with this color. This is how you can just get a beautiful effect on the front side with the paints. And now I'm going to do drying very well, and then at the back side also I will be giving the same effect. side of the diary, I will be using my same sponge and just gonna blend my edges of the paper. I'm going to give a little distressing look with the same paints. You can even use some fresh shades or can use some darker shades to give a nice look of this one. This is a very beautiful collection by Country Garden. Now to this all individual letters, I'm going to use my Gold Rush chalk paint and going to paint them very well. And the front and the sides also we will be painting. Back is not required to paint, but make sure you cover the sides very well. And to these frame sides, I will be doing the black color with my black chalk paint. Sides as well as the front. Both the rings and this banner which is gonna hold 2022 on it. The frame base which I'm going to work with the sand textures and some beautiful textures sorry, hold them with little straight and use your masking tape again. Here I will be just cutting piece of my masking tape and exactly in the middle of this one we will be pasting it by dividing it equally half, and you can stick them on your base as well. As going to take a little piece of tape just to see equal space. I will be sticking this one. Again going to take a piece of masking tape exactly at the equal space, and then again I'll shift this one here to check space. Going to apply this one with my palette knife neatly on the black area.
This is going to give you a neat look of your entire mixed media.
Once it's dry, I'm going to take my intense ocean color again and going to paint my entire sand area with the paint. Try and cover the corners very well. Once my drying part is done, I'm going to peel my tape very slowly and gently from the sides. Do not do this step without drawing your base. So this is how we can just get a beautiful effect. Now I'm going to stick my alphabets here, that happy thoughts only. This is my front side is ready, and at the back side, just to give a nice effect, I'm going to use my stencil with the chalk paint. I'm going to give effect out here. Using the same stencil. And look at this back side, it's just so beautiful. Even with the same one, you can just give a little of the edges out here to give a little vintage and a tone effect. So that our backs will stand out better. Once I'm done with this, I'm going to use my wax. Here is the bronze color which I will be using it with my brush.
Throughout my diary.
Once I'm done, I will be sticking my, here is the happy thoughts, completely ready. With normal paper glue. And here is my tag of 2022. once I stick this, I will be taking this wax into my finger as well as I'm going to give a little edges to my frame for a beautiful look.